Been a wild week here in Lope Country as the wildness continues with more women's volleyball action as the Grand Canyon University Antelopes host the UC Riverside Highlanders from GCU Arena in the heart of Phoenix, Arizona. Jack O'Hara here with you alongside Kyle Borg, and it's been a tremendous start to the 2019 season, Kyle. A 5-1 road trip to start, following by their homecoming victory here in this very arena last night.
Great road trip to start the season, swept their opening tournament and then dropped a 5-set thriller to Ball State up at Gonzaga, their lone loss on the season. Then last night here against Eastern Washington, they swept them 3-0 and had an impressive dominant showing.
The offense carried the load last night. Melody Horton with 6 kills, Kyra Moss with 7 kills on her end with 14 total attacks. Eastern Washington had a tough time communicating well on offense. You mentioned 22 service kills in the first 2 sets, so they did not help themselves there. The Lopes picking up a 3-0 sweep as we take a look at today's Sanderson Ford 3 keys to the game.
Well, the first key tonight, Jack, is going to be momentum. They got momentum on their side. They're 6-1 already to start the season. It's their best start in Division I history. They're on a 3-game win streak now, looking to push it to 4. Second key tonight's going to be the service game, Jack. They got to serve well like they did last night. And when they are not serving and they're back on defense, they got to receive the ball well and set up an attack and find a way to get points that way. And then third and finally going to be the role players. They have their stars in DeFalco, Mitchell, and Murillo, but the role players stepped up last night. Sarah Haggy, Annabelle Kubinski, Kyra Moss, like we mentioned. So they're going to play a big role here in this one this afternoon.
And of course, later on tonight, 7 p.m., you can check it here on GCU TV. Lopes with a doubleheader here today against the Highlanders starting in just a few moments, and a big matchup against San Diego State at 7 p.m. San Diego State just defeating Eastern Washington moments ago, 3-1. Eastern Washington, you saw a lot of the same mistakes they made last night as San Diego State was able to capitalize on those mistakes. So it should be an interesting matchup here tonight, Kyle, as the Lopes, again, trying to upset San Diego State and trying to continue riding that wave that they're on.
Yeah, they're going to have to get through the Highlanders first, Jack, and that game against San Diego State tonight is going to be probably the toughest test the Lopes are going to face here at the GCU Invitational. Each game's going to get progressively harder, and then talking with Coach Nolan last night about this matchup for this afternoon against Riverside, he was just talking about how they're just going to pose a different set of challenges for the Lopes that they really haven't seen this year, and how they'll be able to really prepare them for WAC play in a couple of weeks.
Well, it should be a true test tonight against the Aztecs as we get set for this one. And you mentioned Tegan DeFalco with her performance last night. We mentioned Melody Horton and Jenny Murillo stepping up like they have all season long. Jenny Murillo now with 89 kills. That leads the charge for the Lopes, with Melody Horton picking up 6 kills last night. Like I mentioned, 17 total attacks in her final home opener as she enters her senior season.
Fans, welcome to this afternoon's match. The Western Athletic Conference and Grand Canyon University promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We encourage you to cheer for
as we get set for this one between the Lopes and the Highlanders. We'll toss it over to the prayer, the national anthem, as well as starting lineups as we get set for UC Riverside against Grand Canyon.
Directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from GCU Arena. The Western Athletic Conference and Grand Canyon University, thank you for your cooperation. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the beautiful GCU Arena for the 2019 GCU Volleyball Invitational. And this afternoon's matchup
between the Highlanders of UC Riverside
and your Grand Canyon University Antelopes. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you all please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we begin this afternoon's competition with the word of prayer. Our prayer today is led by J.D. Marquardt, a junior here at GCU studying elementary education.
Dear Jesus, thank you for the life you've given us. We are so blessed and loved by you in ways that we could never have imagined. Lord, I ask that you put your healing hand over each and every one of these players and guide them through this game with strength, comfort, and safety. Lord, let us all remember great sportsmanship and let our words and actions be done through you and for you. Thank you for giving up your life so that we can live ours. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, JD. Fans, please remain standing as we now honor America with the playing of the national anthem. The Star-Spangled Banner will be performed this afternoon by our very own Thundering Herd Pep Band under the direction of Dr. Paul Cook, and this afternoon, his student associate, Augie Williams. Thank you. And now let's meet the starting lineups for this afternoon's contest. First of all, for the Highlanders of UC Riverside. At outside hitter, a freshman from Clovis, California, number 1, Ashley Kidman. The libero is a senior from Rancho Santa Margarita, California, number 4, Tara Eaton. At outside hitter, a freshman from Dallas, Texas, number 8, Amarachi Osuji. At outside hitter, a junior from Laguna Niguel, California, number 10, Isla Fresenius. At middle blocker, a freshman from Portland, Oregon, number 14, Isabella Scarlett. At middle blocker, a junior from Rockford, Illinois, number 17, Kat Lowry. And the setter is a junior from Yakima, Washington, number 29, Morgan Klein. The Highlanders are 3-4 in the season. They play in the Big West Conference. They're led by head coach Michelle Patton Coleman, assistant coaches Eric Balelos and Andy Hine, and director of volleyball operations Christine Regadio Auberry. Webster Hills, Michigan, number 9, Emma Ahern. An outside hitter, a 5'11 senior from League City, Texas, number 11, Sweet Music, Melody Horton. And middle blocker, 6'1 freshman from Oceanside, California, number 14, Hannah Eskis. And an outside hitter, a 6-foot junior from Andalusia, Colombia, number 15, Jenny Murillo. The Lopes are 6-1 on the season. They play in the Western Athletic Conference. They're led by head coach Kim Nolan, assistant coaches Abby Saylor and Jake Hong, director of volleyball operations from the pride of Mountain Point High School, Kendall Rohr, athletic trainer Rachel Bodie, performance specialist Anna Linsinger. Officiating this afternoon's contest, on the ladder, Mr. Earl Katz. On the floor, Cornelius. His mother calls him Chip Pop. Line judges, Marilyn Dumbrell and Lisa Demick. And as always, providing the in-game entertainment, Mr. Austin Forney. The Thundering Haircut Band.
Between UC Riverside and
the GCU cheerleaders.
Lineups as UC Riverside
and ladies and
Ashley
gentlemen,
Dittman,
if
Sarah
you have not
Emiratia
done so,
Suji,
please say hello
Ala
to
Fresenius, Isabella Scarlett, Kat Lowry, and Morgan Klein as the Lopes starting lineup. Of course, consists of the usual suspects: Claire Mitchell, Tegan DeFalco, Annabelle Kubinski, Emma Ahern, the senior Melody Horton, Hannah Eskes, and the junior Jenny Murillo.
And nobody sits down until the Lopes score. The Highlanders will begin the first set with a serve.
So it looks like the Highlanders are going to kick this one off. It's going to be Morgan Klein in the backfield. As the Highlanders are ready, and the Lopes are ready. Let's do it here in Phoenix, and we are underway. Lopes looking to start off hot, as that one's going to go out of play, and UC Riverside takes a quick 1-0 advantage.
Morgan Klein to serve.
Klein set to serve yet again. Lopes looking to do more of the same of what they did last night against Eastern Washington, as that one also goes out of play. Lopes unable to hit the corner on that one, and it's quickly 2-0 Highlanders.
Trying to get Jenny Murillo going early are the Lopes. She's just been unable to find the back line and then this near sideline. So they're gonna look to get her going, as they're gonna get one back.
First service error of the day for Morgan Klein, as the Lopes cut the lead in half. It's 2-1. Hannah Askis set the serve for the Lopes as she sends it over. The Lopes unable to block that one, as that point will go to UC Riverside. As Ashley Dittman set to serve here for the Highlanders, up 3-1, just trying to separate themselves early on here in set number 1. That will not help. The second consecutive service error from UC Riverside, first of the day for Ashley Dittman. So Lopes looking to capitalize on the Highlanders' early mishaps, as Claire Mitchell will send it over for the Lopes. Set up by the Highlanders. Asuchi sends it over. As that one is not going to stay in play, and just like that, UC Riverside has a 2-point advantage again. It's 4-2. So Lopes having a tough time keeping the ball in play in Highlanders territory. As Tara Eaton will get her first chance here as she sends it over. Lopes set up. Highlanders going for the kill. And that one's not going to be able to stay in play in the Lopes. Treading water, staying in this one. It's 4-3.
That point almost didn't happen for the Lopes, as a little miscommunication from a couple of players, but Sarah Haggie did a good job to recover and send that one over, ultimately forcing the attack error from the Highlanders.
Kayla Matthews set to set it over for the purple and white as Highlanders setting up, going for the quick kill. Was Isabel Scarlett there as the Lopes once again unable to keep that one in play, and it's a 5-3 UC Riverside lead. So right out of the gate, Kyle, we're seeing the Lopes having a couple of issues trying to keep that ball in play, as 4 of the 5 points for UC Riverside has resulted in the Lopes batting that ball out of bounds, as just like that, UC Riverside does the exact same thing, letting the Lopes stay in this one. 5-4, still plenty of volleyball left to be played here in set number 1. As Annabelle Kubinski sends it over for the Lopes. And the Highlanders going in for the quick kill there. That was Morgan Klein, wasting no time there, taking that one to the house. And it's 6-4.
And a setter with a tricky, smart play for the Highlanders. She's going to be a dangerous one the Lopes are going to have to watch here this afternoon.
Asuchi sends it over. Lopes barely able to keep that one in play as it is booted out of play again, and it's a 7-4 lead for Riverside. So once again, the Highlanders just trying to separate themselves from the Lopes offensively to start this one out, up by 3. It's going to be Asuchi again. Horton pops that one up, going for the kill is Hannah Eskies. Highlanders doing a good job of keeping that one in play. Lopes looking to send it over. Sarah Haggie looking for the quick kill there, won't get it. That one is not going to stay in play, and the Lopes continue to chip away at 7-5. So both sides struggling to keep the ball in play, both offensively.
Emma Ahern to serve.
Emma Ahern set to serve here for the first time in this one for the Lopes. Sends it over, going for the kill is Isabel Scarlett. That's her second attack. See if the Highlanders keep that one in play. They do. So that one's going to be set up for Melody Horton, unable to come away with the kill. Highlanders on the rebound, and they're going to come away with the point. That was number 9, Renetta Bath with the kill, her first kill of the day, and it's 8-5. So Scarlett back to serve here for the Highlanders once again, trying to go on a run here. And that one's not going to help, a service error. It's going to give the Lopes a chance here down 8-6 as Melody Horton will be back to serve. Lopes setting up for Eskis there, no go. Nice job by the Lopes, able to keep that one up, but that point's going to go to UC Riverside. A nice attempt there from Tegan DeFalco to keep that one in the air, but the Lopes just unable to come away with the rebound. 9-6. Riverside is Morgan Klein set to serve for the third time in this one. Sends it over. Riverside once again wasting no time. Ayla Fresenius with her first kill of the night, and it's 10-6. And the Lopes still trying to get the Havocs involved in this one as much as they can, down by 4. That'll help as they'll come away with the service error there. 4th of the day already for the Highlanders, and it's 10-7. Eskis to serve. Highlanders doing a nice job keeping that one in play as they send it over. Lopes gonna set it up here. Jenny Murillo on that last touch. Is that one? It's gonna stay in play, and coming away with the point is the Highlanders. Ashley Dittman set to serve for the second time in this one. UC Riverside has been able to separate themselves just a little bit in this one, up by 4. Largest lead of the day. As Dittman sends it over. And a nice touch there from Claire Mitchell, getting on the board and cutting the lead to 3.
That's exactly what Claire Mitchell will give you when you need a point. She's going to strap you on her back, and she's going to find a way to get you one. She's just a freshman, very smart on the floor, and you saw it right there.
And a service ace for the Lopes there, and just like that, a yes chant has surfaced the GCU arena as Lopes only trail by 2. As Mitchell picks up her first service ace of the day. We'll see if the Lopes can tally off a few points here, as that kill's not going to stay in play. Sarah Hagge going for the kill, as it's a 12-9 lead now for UC Riverside. It's going to be Tara Eaton. Second go around. Puts it over. Lopes setting up for the kill, and they're going to get it. Wasting no time there is Sarah Hagge coming away with her first kill of the day after picking up 6 kills in last night's win. And the Lopes cut the lead to 2 once again. Kayla Matthews back to serve. Again, as we saw last night, the Lopes doing a tremendous job distributing the volleyball. We'll see if they can do the same here as they look to mount a comeback here in set number 1. Again, only down by 2, down by 3 now. As Isabella Scarlett picks up the point, it's 13-10. Brezinius set to serve for UC Riverside. Nice job by the Lopes, able to keep that one up, as that one's going to hit the net. And UC Riverside once again has their largest lead of the night. It's 14-10. Brezinius sends it over. And that one is going to stay inbounds in the back of the key, and just like that, it's a 5-point cushion for UC Riverside as the Lopes are going to take their first timeout of the set. Kyle, Lopes struggling offensively earlier on in this one, unable to keep the ball in play, down by 5.
Yeah, just a little bit too antsy, I think, are the Lopes, just trying to keep momentum going, trying to stay in this one. They're only down by 5, so not a big deficit to overcome after this timeout.
Well, we'll see what the Lopes are able to do after this timeout, as we will continue with more women's volleyball action right here on GCU TV.
Getting ready to trade it in. What are you doing?
Just a little shopping. Wait, a new truck. Don't you think I should be involved?
Of course. We'll head over to Sanderson Ford as soon as I'm done.
I don't have time today. Hope we're going with 4 doors this time.
Ooh, of course. I know exactly what I want. I mean, we want. A lightning blue Ford F-150 Super Crew with EcoBoost.
All done.
Shop from home, buy from home, we deliver. From the dealer you can trust, Sanderson.
Back here on GCU TV, Lopes trail this one 15-10, trying to mount a comeback here in set number 1 against UC Riverside Highlanders. Ashley Dittman, Ayla Brezinius, and Isabel Scarlett with 2 kills each right out of the get-go, with Claire Mitchell and Sarah Hagge leading the charge offensively for the Lopes early on in this one. It's going to be Brezinius back to serve yet again for UC Riverside on a 3-0 run at the moment. Their biggest lead of the day with 5. Kubinski almost came away with the kill there, as Highlanders able to keep it up. Going for the kill there was Asuchi. And the Lopes are going to come away with the point. It's 15-11.
Annabelle Kubinski to serve.
Kubinski back to serve for the Lopes, trying to go on a run here, down by 4. Closest they've cut to this UC Riverside lead since the start was 2, when it was 12-10. As Kubinski sends it over. Highlanders looking to send it over, they do, and that one's going to find the court. As Asuchi comes away with her first kill of the night, it's 16-11 as UC Riverside regains that 5-point lead. Suchi back to serve yet again for UC Riverside. Just able to get that one over as the Lopes send it back over. And UC Riverside's going to come away with the point there to take their largest lead of the day. It's 17-10. As they look to put set number 1 away, and the Lopes are going to take their second timeout. As we'll see what this is all about. We'll see if this timeout does the Lopes any good, as you are watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
And I'm earning my PhD online at GCU. Pursuing my PhD online at Grand Canyon University is a huge investment into my future. I'm also learning critical thinking and problem-solving skills that I can apply to every facet of my life. When you are working, going to school, balance is key. I really try to practice what I preach to my students. As an online faculty member, I stress the importance of time management, and I demonstrate that by example. A Christian worldview is important to me in all facets.
Back here on GCU TV, 17-11 UC Riverside, and Kyle, it's not what we saw here last night. Grand Canyon's offense really taking charge against the Eastern Washington Eagles. Not more of the same here against UC Riverside, struggling early on.
Yeah, a little bit of a role reversal here this afternoon to start set number 1. Lopes come out struggling just a bit, unable really to get anything going offensively. We'll see if they can put those struggles behind them and really get on a little bit of a run here to cut into this 6-point Highlander lead.
Isabella Scarler with 3 kills leading the charge for UC Riverside, with their 3rd kill of the day. Prior to that timeout, as the Lopes are going to catch a break there. 5th UC Riverside service error of the day, and it's 17-12.
For the Lopes, number 9, Emma Ahern.
Emma Ahern back to serve for the Lopes. Again, Claire Mitchell and Sarah Haggie leading the charge thus far. Haggie with 3 total attacks with 1 kill to show for it, as an excellent block there from Hannah Eskis, and it's 17-13. Ahern sends it over. Highlanders able to keep it up. Lopes looking for the block again, won't get it there. That one's going to go out of play, and just like that, the Lopes on a 3-0 run, and it's a 3-point game. And the Highlanders are going to take their first time out of the night, as the Lopes offense starting to put it together here in the GCU Arena, trying to get the Havocs going, as we will be back with more GCU women's volleyball action right here on GCU TV.
Feel the thunder in the heart of Phoenix. GCULopes.com.
Back here again on GCU TV, as UC Riverside forced to take their first time out of the set, as the Lopes have mounted a 3-0 scoring run, down 17-11, now down 17-14, trying to mount their way back here in set number 1. UC Riverside looks with a quick advantage in this one on the road. Saw Hannah Eskis right before the Highlanders took their first time out of the set, coming away with the block. As Ahern sends it over yet again. See if the Lopes can continue this rally, as the Highlanders go in for the kill. Blocked, set up there, and once again, Claire Mitchell with the sneak attack. We saw that a few times last night from the Lopes freshmen. See it once more here today, and just like that, the Lopes right back in this one at 17-15. Ahern back to serve yet again, so a 4-0 run now for the Lopes. Highlanders trying to put it together here offensively. Mitchell sets up Horton, going for the kill, and she's not going to get it, as it bounces off the net. The Highlanders catch a break. It's 18-15.
And Melody Horton just set a little too far outside. Couldn't quite get it back inside that antenna as you saw it hit that. So it's automatically going to be out of bounds on that one. But a good play by the Lopes. They're back within 3, so let's see if they can keep that going.
Victoria Bachawati making her first appearance with that serve for the Highlanders, and the Lopes are going to come away with the kill. Melody Horton getting on the board, and it's 18-16, so Horton, unable to come away with the kill moments ago, gets it right back there as she gets back to serve.
For the Highlanders, number 14, Isabella Scarlett.
So the Lopes take momentum right back there as Horton sends it over. Able to keep that one up. Mitchell trying to send that one over. Highlanders keep it up. Mitchell sets up Jenny Murillo, who's on the board with her first kill tonight and her 90th kill on this young season in just the Lopes' 7th game. Just like that, it's a 1-point game, 18-17 as Melody Horton, the senior, once again back to serve for the Lopes. Trying to knot this game up at 18. Highlanders have other plans as the Lopes get that one up. Great play defensively from the Lopes. They're not going to be able to keep that one up as that one's going to be tipped off the hands of Melody Horton. And it's a 19-17 lead for the Highlanders. Morgan Klein back to serve for the 4th time in this one. Klein with 1 kill already on 2 total attacks. They're trying to separate themselves from the Lopes here after having a 6-point lead. That's not going to help as Jenny Murillo starting to heat up. 2nd kill of the day for her, and it's 19-18. So the Lopes doing a tremendous job here, staying afloat. Eska sends it over. Highlanders looking for the kill. They'll get it there. That was Isla Fresenius with kill number 3 in this one, and it's 20-18. So Lopes continue to try and get over that hump as they trail this one by 2. Ashley Dittman back to serve for the 5th time in this one. Murillo looking for a 3rd kill in the minute, won't find it there as that one's gonna go to Amarachi Asuji with her 3rd kill of the day, and it's 21-18 as the Lopes are gonna have to take the 3rd timeout of the set. 21-18 UC Riverside, and Kyle, the Lopes doing a nice job getting back into this one, but just have not been able to get over the hump yet.
They were just down by 1, and now all of a sudden it's back up to 3, and that's why Coach Nolan wants the timeout, just to settle everybody down, try and get things back on track. And if the Lopes can come back right here to tie this thing at about 21 or 22, it's going to be an interesting finish here in set number 1, and I think this set is really going to set the tone for the rest of this match, depending on who's going to continue to come out strong. And you'd like to see the Lopes win or lose this set, come out strong in the 2nd set and really take command like the Highlanders did and like the Lopes did last night against the Eagles.
Well, there's only one way to find out. The Lopes are going to come back in this one in set number 1, 21-18. Only down by 3 in this one. Melody Horton and Jenny Murillo both stepping up in that run, that 4-0 run that the Lopes went on to erase that 6-point advantage from UC Riverside. We'll see if that timeout from Coach Nolan pays off here. The Lopes already taking 3 timeouts here in the 1st set. Lopes not taking their first timeout last night until set number 2. Total dominance over Eastern Washington. Again, Eastern Washington falling to San Diego State. Moments before this one got underway. 3 sets to 1 as that service error is going to help out the Lopes. 21-19. 6th service error for the Highlanders in this one, and that was a big part of last night's win against Eastern Washington. Eastern Washington with 22 service errors in the first 2 sets. That was Asuchi looking for the quick kill. That one's not going to be able to stay in play, and the Lopes have cut the lead to 1. It's 21-20. Claire Mitchell, the freshman, back to serve yet again for the Lopes. Already 4 total attacks for the freshman in this one. as Riverside going for the kill there. That was Fresenius. Horton sends it over. Fresenius is going to try one more time with a soft tap there. Won't find it. It's going to be Murillo going for the kill. Won't find it there. And the Highlanders unable to keep that one in play. That was Asuji trying to find the back corner. And the Lopes, for the first time in this set, have knotted this one up at 21. And Kyle, we spoke moments ago when they were down 21-18. The Lopes trying to mount a comeback, just trying to stay afloat, trying to get over that hump. I think they've finally gotten over that hump.
Yeah, they've clawed their way back to tie it for the first time in this first set. So now with momentum on their side, with another 3-0 scoring run, let's see how the Lopes can continue to do it. We've talked about the offensive struggles, but they finally come back and picked it up. And we'll see if they can continue to get Jenny Murillo and Melody Horton and Sarah Haggy and all those other up-front attackers going. Keep going as this match moves on.
Well, Jenny Murillo with 2 quick kills there. That's the one person you mentioned, Kyle, that UC Riverside does not want to get going in this one. 81 kills now in 7 games this season. She's been a tremendous pickup as the junior transfer for Coach Nolan, as UC Riverside once again takes their second timeout there. 21-21. 5 total timeouts already here in set number 1 between the Lopes and the Highlanders. As the Lopes once again trying to go 2-0 on this homestand and in this invitational, as Claire Mitchell once again back to serve here for the Lopes, trying to give the Lopes their first lead of the day. Again, just 1 of 2 so far here today for the Lopes, as UC Riverside is going to regain that lead there. That one's unable to stay in play. It's 22-21. The Lopes, of course, with a 7 o'clock start tonight against San Diego State. A big matchup and a big test for the Lopes in this invitational. San Diego State undefeated thus far. The Lopes are going to send this one over. And going for the kill there was Fresenius, once again unable to keep that one in play, as the game is once again knotted up at 22. So this one might come down to the final touch here, as Kayla Matthews back to serve for the Lopes, once again trying to take their first lead of set number 1. Sends it over. Fresenius to Asuchi going for the kill, and she's going to get it. Amarachi Asuchi with kill number 4, as Fresenius and Asuchi with 4 kills each now. 12 total attacks for Asuchi, as UC Riverside looks to go on a late run here to try to put the nail in the coffin, up 23-22. Fresenius back to serve, sends it over. Unable to keep that one in play. The 7th service error of the day for UC Riverside. And we're knotted up at 23, so the Lopes taking advantage of these Highlanders' mistakes late. Kubinski set to serve it over for the Lopes. And that one's not going to get over. A huge service error there that's going to give UC Riverside a game point here. It's 24-23. Renata Bath back to serve for the first time in this one for UC Riverside. Game point for the Highlanders, trying to go up 1-0 here going into set number 2. Sends it over. Horton sets it up. Going for the kill. Highlanders able to keep that one up, and right there for the kill is Hannah Eskis, as she finds the hole on the far side to nod this one up at 24. So here we go, Kyle. 24-24. Game point for both sides.
Now it's the first one to go up by 2, so we're in for a great finish here to set number 1. This one could go on for a while the way this second half of the set is going.
Fresenius able to keep that one up.
Good hustle from everybody so far.
Horton is not going to get a chance to go in for the kill there, as Riverside's going to retake the lead 25-24. And like you just mentioned, Kyle, you got to win by 2 here, as it's game point yet again for UC Riverside. trying to go up 1-0.
Victoria Bakawati to serve.
As it's going to be Bachawati.
And an unfortunate play there, just going to get called for a double touch. And that was such a great rally.
Horton sends it over, blocked. Lopes able to keep it up. Nice play defensively as the Highlanders look to regroup. Going for the kill. Lopes once again able to keep that one up. Horton's going to send it over. Lopes treading lightly here, and they're going to nod this one up at 25. And just like that, set number 1 continues.
And a net violation on the Highlanders there. Lopes are able to luck out and get that one back, and let's see if they can finally take their first lead here in set number 1 right here off this serve from Melody Horton.
Well, we saw our UC Riverside dominate earlier on in this set. Had a lead up to 6, once up 17-11. The Lopes have chipped away, trying to take their first lead here as Horton sends it over. Riverside looking to counter. Going for the block there was Hannah Eskis once again. Going for the block yet again. They're not going to be able to come away with it. Nice defensive play from UC Riverside, able to take the 26-25 lead as they will sit on game point yet again. With Morgan Klein back to serve. Klein trying to give UC Riverside the 1-0 advantage here. Is that one? It's going to be hit by Mitchell. Eskis sends it over, countered by Riverside. Murillo trying to nod this one up at 26, won't get it there. Mitchell sets it up for Eskis again. Highlanders doing a nice job defensively, keeping this one alive. Murillo looking for the soft touch there, won't get it. Highlanders send it over, and they're going to come away with the set-winning kill there. Ayla Brasinius with kill number 5. And just like that, a hard-earned victory here in set number 1 for UC Riverside, 27-25, as the Lopes just unfortunately, Kyle, unable to get over that hump.
And they were able to claw their way back into this one a couple of times, tied it at 21, tied it at 24, tied it at 25, and then were unable to get above that 25-point mark. And let's see if they can get it going in set number 2, start off strong, and fight back to get this match even at 1 set apiece.
Well, as we get ready for set number 2, we'll take a quick break as you're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
And I'm earning my PhD online at GCU. Pursuing my PhD online at Grand Canyon University is a huge investment into my future. I'm also learning critical thinking and problem-solving skills that I can apply to every facet of my life. When you are working, going to school, balance is key. I really try to practice what I preach to my students. As an online faculty member, I stress the importance of time management, and I demonstrate that by example. A Christian worldview is important to me in all facets of my life because it is a huge part of who I am. And I want to make sure I'm demonstrating that not only to my students, but to my children. I plant these seeds that when they're older, they're also demonstrating God's love through service. GCU's community is welcoming, whether you attend on campus, online, or in the evening. We are all one big family.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
Back here on GCU TV, UC Riverside coming out with the set number 1 victory, 27-25. As Kyle and I talked about, the Lopes just unable to get over that hump, unable to take any lead in that set. They did a nice job coming from behind to knot it up at 24. As Claire Mitchell with 3 kills, that leads the Lopes offensively after the first set, just trying to even things up here in set number 2. It's been Ayla Frasinius and Amari Asuchi offensively for UC Riverside with 9 kills combined and 22 total attacks for that UC Riverside offense.
Absolutely, and UC Riverside get other people involved here so far this afternoon, as their leading scorer coming into tonight was Ashley Dittman, and she's only got 2 kills so far through that first set. So the Lopes doing a good job keeping her quiet, but they got to find a way to quiet down the rest of this UC Riverside attack.
And with that loss in the first set, the Lopes will not be coming away with a sweep as they did in each of their last 2 appearances on the road against Montana and here last night against Eastern Washington. And we'll see if the defense can step up for the Lopes here as they look once again to separate themselves early on from UC Riverside. We saw UC Riverside gets off and mentioned Rasinius and Suji. UC Riverside is very capable of separating themselves from the Lopes. We saw that 6-point lead in set number 1. They ran with it and never looked back. And the Aherns that serve this one over for the Lopes as they'll start things off here in set number 2. Highlanders have done a good job defensively so far here in this one. The Lopes right off the bat there as Annabelle Kubinski is going to come away with her first kill of the day, and it's 1-0 just like that for the Lopes. Trying to start off hot here in set number 2. So Ahern will send it over yet again. Highlanders looking to answer, and they will, and just like that, Fresenius with kill number 6, and it's 1-1. Dittman back to serve for the Highlanders. Highlanders once again looking for their first win in this invitational this weekend. That will not help as the Lopes will come away with the kill. Kubinski yet again as the Lopes take a 2-1 lead. And Kubinski will be back to serve. So Kubinski sends it over. Highlanders once again looking to answer. They won't there as that one will go out of play, and the Lopes take a 2-point advantage. It's 3-1.
And Jack, you just mentioned it, UC Riverside looking for their first win in this tournament. They lost last night to San Diego State 3-1, and they are on a 2-game losing streak and have lost 3 of their last 4. So you know they'd like to get back in the win column here against the host, GCU.
Suchi able to keep that one in play for the Highlanders. We'll see if they'll be able to keep that one in play as that one's going to find the court. And just like that, the Lopes with a 3-point advantage early on here in set number 2, trying to run with it as they try to even things up here going into set number 3. Kubinski back to serve again for the Lopes. 3-0 scoring run here for Grand Canyon as she sends it over. And that one is going to be out of bounds. First service error of the set for the Lopes, and it's 4-2. Tara Eaton back to serve for the Highlanders. Mitchell sets up Eskis there, and Eskis comes away with the kill. And just like that, the Lopes regain their 3-point advantage. It's 5-2. So the Lopes not letting the Highlanders ride their momentum like they did in set number 1. As Mitchell sets that one up, it's going to be Horton going for the kill, gets blocked. Nice block defensively there from UC Riverside. The Lopes come away with the point. It's 6-2. Sending it over is Haggy. And going for the quick kill there are the Highlanders. That's Asuji yet again with kill number 5. Cutting the lead in half at 6-3 Lopes. Racinius back to serve, and she's going to come away with a service error there. 8th of the day for UC Riverside, first of set number 2, and it's 7-3 Lopes. So the Lopes adding a little separation early on here in set number 2 as they look to go on a big run here. As Horton sends it over. Highlanders looking for the soft touch there, and they're going to come away with it. Asuchi yet again, kill number 6 as Racinius and Asuchi have really harmed the Lopes defense early on in this one with 6 kills each. That's the 15th attack from Asuchi as she's back to serve here, trying to cut into this Lopes lead. Mitchell sets up Murillo, and she's going to come away with the kill. Jenny Murillo, kill number 3. That's already her 13th total attack.
Well, when you need to get some offense going, where do you go? You go to your best offensive attacker, and that's Jenny Murillo for the Lopes so far through 7 games this season.
Eskis sends that one over. Highlanders looking to answer yet again. And the quick kill coming from Morgan Klein there. That's going to be her 3rd kill on her 3rd attack. So Morgan Klein perfect so far in this one, as it's once again a 3-point lead for the Lopes. UC Riverside doing a nice job treading water so far here in set number 2, trying to stay in this one. As they're going to come away with their 9th service error of the day. The Lopes regain that 4-point lead. It's 9-5. Mitchell back to serve. Sends it over with the soft touch. Highlanders going for the quick kill. Lopes are unable to combat that one. That's Kat Lowry with her first kill of the night, and it's 9-6. So the Highlanders continuing to stay afloat here in set number 2. It's going to be Morgan Klein back to serve. Mitchell sets that one up for Kubinski, and Kubinski, just like that, picks up her 3rd kill. Lopes once again not letting UC Riverside capture any momentum, and it's 10-6. Emma Ahern back to serve yet again here for the Lopes. That one's going to be set up for Sarah Haggie. Does not come away with the point there. Highlanders send it over. Highlanders go for the soft touch. Nice play defensively by Mitchell, able to keep that one in the air. And she does it once more. So great defensive showing right now from Claire Mitchell as she sets that one up. It's going to be Horton going for the kill, and she's going to get it. Melody Horton, a great defensive rally right there from the Lopes as Claire Mitchell comes away with 2 stops, able to keep that one in the air, setting up that kill for Melody Horton. As UC Riverside is going to take their first time out here in set number 2. It's 11-6. GCU will be right back here on GCU TV. Back here on GCU TV, a tough loss in set number 1 for the Lopes, Kyle, but they've really come out to play offensively here in set number 2, an 11-6 lead, and a great defensive stop we just saw there from Claire Mitchell. 2 stabs at it, able to keep that one in the air, setting up a vicious kill from Melody Horton. It was her 3rd of the night.
And the Lopes offense has come alive here in set number 2. The defense now is a little iffy at times. Overall, it's been good. They need to keep that going on the defensive end, keep the offense going, and really be a presence in the front of the net and get some blocks going and put the pressure on the Highlanders.
Ahern sends that one over. Highlanders looking for the quick kill, won't find it there. Mitchell sets it up for Sarah Haggie, won't come away with the kill there. Brasinia sends that one over. As Mitchell tried to keep that one in the air, won't come away there as UC Riverside cuts into the lead. It's 11-7. Claire Mitchell doing all she can here in set number 2, trying to give the Lopes the advantage.
That was almost a block for Haggie and Kubinski. It just went off the hands
And once again, Claire Mitchell with that sneak attack, sending that one over the net. As the Lopes regain their 5-point lead, it's 12-7. We've seen that one quite often here in the last 2 days from Claire Mitchell.
She's tied for the team lead with Kubinski, Horton, and Murillo with three kills. Well, now she just took the lead with 4.
Kubinski is going to come away with the service error there as UC Riverside once again cuts the lead to 4. It's 12-8. UC Riverside looking to go on a bit of a run here offensively. As Tara Eaton once again back to serve for the 5th time in this one for the Highlanders. Mitchell gonna set that one up for Haggie, and that one's not gonna stay in play, and it's a 12-9 game. So Haggie going for the quick kill there on the corner on the near side. Unable to keep that one in bounds. So Tara Eaton once again back to serve here for the Highlanders as they once again look to go on a little run here as they're treading water. As Horton ain't gonna allow it, as Melody Horton picks up her 4th kill of the day, and it's 13-9.
It's good play there from GCU. Get the ball back and keep putting pressure on the Highlanders.
Aggie back to serve, sends it over. Highlanders once again looking to answer. And that one's gonna be blocked by Hannah Eskis.
Eskis and Horton right there to get the block. And that's what we just talked about coming out of the break, was gotta be a net presence, and there it is, just the 2nd block of the game for GCU. You'd like to see them get a couple more, at least get their hands on a couple more, and keep this pressure up.
Ayla Fresenius, who's been a vital part of this UC Riverside offense in this one, going for her 8th kill there, blocked by Eskis, as that one's not gonna stay in play. And just like that, the Lopes have their biggest lead of the set. It's 14-9. Excuse me, 15-9, as UC Riverside's going to take their 2nd timeout here in set number 2. Lopes lead this one 15-9. You're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Our armed forces' heroism, courage, and bravery give greater meaning to what it is to be an American. Grand Canyon University honors you and pays tribute to you and your family. As a community, GCU celebrates your service, your sacrifice, and your commitment. God bless all the brave men and women who put our country first. We want to do the same for you. GCU puts you first with its flexible and convenient online degree programs. We salute you and thank you for your support.
Back here on GCU TV, a 15-9 cushion for the Lopes at their largest lead of the night. A 6-point lead. Claire Mitchell has been tremendous defensively, leading the charge with 4 kills offensively with 6 total attacks. Melody Horton coming on strong here with 4 kills, 11 total attacks. And of course, Kyle, Jenny Murillo always in the mix with 3 kills and leading the charge with 13 total attacks so far here in this one.
And at this point, if you're the Lopes, you got to find the hot hand, which at this point is Melody Horton. So Claire Mitchell, just find whoever's on fire right now. Keep setting them until they cool off a little bit, and then you know what you do? You go find somebody else in Haggie or Murillo.
Haggie sends it over for the Lopes. Highlanders trying to put something together. Another great defensive play there. Mitchell to Haggie. Haggie sends it over. And that one is going to fall, so the Lopes take a 7-point lead. It's 16-9. Starting to run away with it here in set number 2 as UC Riverside looking to mount some sort of comeback in any fashion.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and on that one from the back row from Haggie, you know, just a free ball sent over and hit hard enough to where there was a deflection.
Eskis sends that one over. Asuji looking for the kill, won't get it there. Horton keeps it up. Mitchell sends it over, back to Horton. Back to Mitchell, going for the kill, it's blocked. As Horton gonna send that one over yet again. Highlanders doing a nice job defensively, able to keep that one in the air. Eskis, Horton sends it over. As Fresenius going for the kill, ain't able to get that one over the net, as once again, UC Riverside shooting themselves in the foot there. It's a 17-9 lead for the Lopes. Largest lead of the night at 8.
And that was the presence of Melody Horton maybe causing a little bit of an error. The Lopes up by 8, and now we're getting signs of the Lopes team that we saw last night against Eastern Washington.
This offense really starting to heat up. Eskis thought she got the block there. Highlanders able to keep that one in the air. It's going to come away with the kill there. as Hannah Eskis comes away with her 3rd kill of the day, and the Lopes now lead 18-9.
You don't get a block. You know what? You just go and get the kill. Better than a block.
Aggie sends that one over, unable to keep that one in play in the back corner. 18-10 as Lopes' 5-0 scoring run comes to an end as UC Riverside desperately trying to mount a comeback here in set number 2. It's going to be Fresenius. Fresenius with 22 total attacks in this one. Trying to give her team a lift here as Mitchell sets that one up for Horton. Holding nothing back on that potential kill attempt. Highlanders looking to reboot. And they're going to come away with the points of the Lopes. Now lead it 19-10. As once again, the Lopes not letting UC Riverside capture any momentum in this one.
Now the Lopes really starting to pick up some steam. Just 6 points away now from forcing this one to go to at least a 4th set.
Horton's going to try and keep this one alive. She does. Nice play by the Lopes as they get that one over. That one really woke up the Havocs as once again Murillo to Horton. Horton sends it over. Asuji going to set that one up. It's not going to be able to make it over the net. The Lopes come away with a point. And just like that, they double their lead. It's 20-10.
And I'm not going to say that I saw that one coming, but I was sitting here thinking on that play, just watch the setter try and go quickly, and Hannah Eskis read that play perfectly and comes away with the block.
Horton sends that one over for the Lopes, and once again, UC Riverside just unable to get that one over the net as they continue to hurt themselves offensively. It's 21-10 Lopes. It's 4 points away from evening this game up at 1 apiece as Horton will serve it over yet again for the Lopes. Mitchell gonna set that one up for Haggy, and Haggy's gonna come away with the point. UC Riverside unable to answer there. It's 22-10. Kill number 4 for Sarah Haggy. Horton sends it over yet again for the Lopes, now up by 12. Fresenius, tough handle on that one as Haggy's not going to be able to reboot that one. Amarchi Asuji with kill number 7. As UC Riverside chips away, it's 22-11.
And Asuji just unloaded one on the Lopes defense. Wasn't quite ready for that attack, but they're still up 11 and can come away with a set win right here.
Mitchell set that one up for Murillo. It's a no-go as she'll set it up for Murillo one more time. Second time's the charm as Jenny Murillo comes away with her 4th kill. So Claire Mitchell doing a nice job setting up the Lopes Junior there on multiple occasions to give them a 23-11 lead.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Jenny Murillo coming away with a kill on that 2nd attempt. So way to be persistent there from the Lopes.
Looking for the block there, and the Lopes are going to come away with the point. It's 24-11. As the Lopes looking to wrap this set up with the game point here. Hannah Eskis serves it over. Highlanders looking to answer. Mitchell to Murillo, and she's going to come away with the set-winning kill. So the duo of Mitchell and Murillo salvaging this one up for the Lopes as they win set number 2, 25-11.
And a great job there from the Lopes, ending that one on a 3-0 scoring run after going up on a 5-0 scoring run. And a well-deserved t-shirt time coming for the Havocs.
How about that? Kyle Bohr, our very own Kyle Bohr gets a t-shirt in the t-shirt toss. As the Lopes, everything went right offensively there, 25-11 over UC Riverside. We'll see what they have in store in set number 3, trying to go up 2-1. You are watching GCU women's volleyball action right here on GCU TV.
Come up here. Jesus, you are Savior from the beginning. You are. My hope has a name. It is Jesus. I'm chasing after your heart. Oh, I'm chasing after your heart.
Back here on GCU TV as we get set for set number 3. Lopes able to even it up at 1 apiece after their 25-11 set number 2 victory. As we take a look at the upcoming schedule brought to you by BSN Sports.
The GCU Invitational continues tonight as the Lopes take on the San Diego State Aztecs at 7 p.m. Women's soccer back in action tomorrow at 7 o'clock when they take on the University of North Dakota. And volleyball will host the Grand Canyon Classic next weekend starting September 20th against the CSUN Matadors at 7 p.m. And of course, all those games will be right here on GCU.
As we take a look now at the Canyon State stats update brought to you by the Canyon State Credit Union. We mentioned the 23 kills so far for the Lopes, headlined by Jenny Maria, who has 5 on 16 total attacks, and Claire Mitchell's been tremendous as well offensively with 4 kills of her own. We mentioned Amari Asucci and Ayla Fresenius, 7 kills each, as UC Riverside with 23 kills overall. They have the 12 service errors like we mentioned, and have shot them in the foot so far here in this one, especially in set number 2. 4 blocks for the Lopes defensively to UC Riverside's 1, and 22 assists to UC Riverside's 20. So the Lopes offense doing a nice job salvaging out UC Riverside's offense so far here in this one as they look to continue their dominance from set number 2 and bring it over here to set number 3.
That is absolutely what the Lopes and the Havocs want to have happen here in set number 3. And the stat that really sticks out to me in that one is the Lopes that have 40 digs. That shows that they're hustling all around, playing solid defense, getting the ball up and giving themselves a chance to score more and more points and really have a dominant set like they just had.
And just like last night in the 3-0 win over Eastern Washington, the Lopes doing a great job distributing the ball on offense. We mentioned Jenny Murillo and Claire Mitchell leading the charge. Annabelle Kubinski with 4 kills, Melody Horton with 4 as well, Sarah Hagee in that mix. Anna Eskis has been tremendous defensively and offensively, 10 total attacks as well as 2 blocks from Eskis. As it looks like it's going to be a Marchi Asuji sending things over for UC Riverside as we get underway here in set number 3. And just like that, Sarah Hagee setting the tone for the Lopes offensively. It's 1-0 on her 5th kill of the day.
Good start from the Lopes, same way they started off set number 2. Big kill. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going right now.
It's going to be Annabelle Kubinski setting things over for the Lopes. Saw the Lopes take a 4-1 lead to start things off in set number 2 as UC Riverside is going to nod this one up at 1 apiece. It's going to be for Fresenius yet again for UC Riverside to nod this one up at 1 apiece. Isabella Scarlett back to serve for UC Riverside. Scarlett with a tremendous set number 1 with 3 kills on 8 attacks. As that one's not going to be able to stay in play. Yet another service error, 15th of the day for UC Riverside as the Lopes regain their lead. It's 2-1. So Emma Aher back to serve yet again here for the Lopes. You mentioned the Lopes defense, Kyle, coming out in a big way in that second set. Won't help them there as UC Riverside finds the court to nod this one up at 2 apiece. It's going to be Kat Lowry with her 2nd kill. Morgan Klein will be back to serve as the Highlanders look to take their first lead since set number 1. Klein sends it over. The soft touch as Mitchell sets it up for Eskis. Highlanders respond as the Lopes are Not going to be able to keep that one in play, and just like that, the Highlanders take their first lead since the first set. It's 3-2. So Klein will send it over yet again. She floats that one over. Mitchell going to set it up for Horton, going for the kill. We'll see if she gets it. Asuchi able to keep that one in play. Sets it up for Frasinius, who floats it over. Horton will send it over for the Lopes. And coming away with the kill there is going to be Alexi Vanlingham for her first kill. And just like that, UC Riverside doubles their lead. It's 4-2. So a 3-0 scoring run for UC Riverside here in set number 2 as Klein just floats that one over yet again, and Claire Mitchell's not going to have anything to do with that, coming away with a kill there. That's going to be her 5th of the day, and it's 4-3. Melody Horton, the senior, back to serve here for the Lopes, trying to regain their lead. As Riverside will send that one over for Senius, unable to keep that one in play. As the Lopes nod this one up at 4 apiece, Horton back to serve yet again. Lopes offense, once again, just trying to do anything to get the Havocs back in this game. We saw last night, Havocs all riled up. Never seemed like the party was going to end in that 3-0 sweep against the Eagles. As the officials will have a quick discussion here. We'll see what this is all about, as once again, Melody Horton looks ready to go. The Lopes will come away with the point as they do determine that that ball was out of play. So in a 4-4 tie ball game here, Horton will send it over for the Lopes. Again, Horton with 4 kills on 13 total attempts so far. And the Highlanders are going to regain their lead. Kat Lowry coming away with the kill. 5-4 game as Fresenius back to serve yet again. We mentioned Fresenius and Asuji leading the charge offensively for the Highlanders. Fresenius with 9 kills on 28 total attacks. Asuji with 7 kills on 16 attacks. Mitchell sets up Murillo, who's going to come away with the point. The Lopes nod this one up at 5.
Good start for both sides early on, knotted up at 5. It'll be the team probably that takes a 3 or 4 point lead early on that's probably going to come away and win this set, as both teams pretty even so far.
Mitchell tried to set that one up for Kubinski. It's a no-go as Horton sends that one over. It looks like she might come away with the point. A tremendous job by UC Riverside trying to keep that one in play. They won't be able to, as the Lopes will regain the lead. It is 6-5 as they once again try to go on a run here to separate themselves from UC Riverside. Eskis sends it over. Is not going to be able to keep that one in play with the service error, so we're all knotted up at 6 yet again. And we'll see who serves this one away for UC Riverside. It looks like it's going to be Renata Bath for the second time in this one for the Highlanders. So Bath will send it over. Ahern to Mitchell. To Kubinski. Highlanders doing a nice job defensively, able to keep that one in the air. Murillo comes out of nowhere looking for the kill. Won't happen there. Highlanders once again answer. They're not going to answer that one as Jenny Murillo, not holding anything back there, takes that one home. And the Lopes lead this one 7-6 on Jenny Murillo's 6th kill of the day.
Jenny Murillo just unloaded on the Highlanders 2 times in a row, and she finally was able to come away with the kill on that second attempt.
And that one's going to find the backcourt as Riverside's going to come away with the point to nod this thing back up at 7 apiece. As Victoria Bachawati back to serve yet again for the Highlanders. Horton is going to get a touch. Mitchell back to Murillo. And Jenny Murillo starting to heat up for the Lopes offensively, which is not what you want to see if you're on the UC Riverside side here, as Jenny Murillo picks up her 8th kill. Now has 97 kills on the season for Jenny Murillo. As Matthews sends that one over. As Suji's going to find the corner on the near side to nod this thing back up at 8. So mano a mano so far here in set number 3. As UC Riverside and Grand Canyon not letting their opponents find any momentum whatsoever. As Suji's going to send that one over. Mitchell sets up Kubinski, who does not hold anything back there. She picks up the kill and the Lopes regain the lead. It's 9-8.
A great play from Claire Mitchell and Annabelle Kubinski to find the floor, set right in the middle of the court, and then just puts it away. Annabelle Kubinski having herself a good day. She's got 5 kills.
Highlanders looking to answer. You mentioned neither the Lopes or the Highlanders giving themselves any momentum so far in this one, but the Lopes are going to take a 2-point advantage there, and they go up 10-8 as the Highlanders unable to keep that one in play. So Kubinski will be back to serve yet again here for the Lopes, trying to go on a bit of a run. Name of the game, just trying to separate themselves from the Highlanders, trying to go up 2-1 in this matchup. Asuchi put a little too much oomph on that hit, as that one's going to go out of bounds, and the Lopes have a 3-point lead. It's 11-8, and UC Riverside is going to be forced to take their first timeout of the sets of the Lopes. In the later part of this set, go on a 3-0 run, and they lead this one 11-8 as you are watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
One more member on our roster. Streets of New York is proud to announce Grand Canyon University to our winning team. We are now the official pizza of GCU. Go Lopes.
Back here on GCU TV as the UC Riverside Highlanders forced to take their first timeout of the third set as GCU goes on a 3-0 scoring run up 11-8, trying to take a 2-1 advantage in this matchup. Jenny Murillo starting to get hot with 8 kills on 20 total attacks. And of course, like we mentioned all game long, Kyle, it's been the offense for the Lopes. Claire Mitchell doing a tremendous job setting things up as Annabelle Kubinski starting to heat up in this one as well.
Absolutely, Annabelle Kubinski just had a couple of kills right before that timeout was taken, including the one big one to give her her 5th, and then Jenny Murillo, she leads the team with 8. And that's what you want to see out of her consistently if you're the Lopes.
As the Highlanders are going to boot that one out of play, and the Lopes now lead this one 12-8, a 4-0 scoring run as Kubinski doing a nice job back to serve yet again here for the Lopes. As we'll see a few substitutions in for UC Riverside. Deja Dade making her first appearance in this one as Kubinski set to send it over yet again for the Lopes, and she's going to come away with a service ace as UC Riverside unable to get a handle on that one. Worthy of another yes chant here in the GCU arena. It's a 13-8 lead for the Lopes.
And the Lopes on a 5-0 scoring run right now.
Dade sends that one to Frasinius. Frasinius still the key and vital part of this UC Riverside offense. Asuji unable to keep that one in play, and just like that, the Lopes separating themselves from UC Riverside, and it's a 6-point lead as they now lead this one 14-8. So Annabelle Kubinski having herself a nice rally here. 6-0 scoring run as she'll send it over yet again here for the Lopes. Dade trying to send that one over, and she will, as the Lopes aren't able to get a handle on that one. So Deja Dade picks up her first kill, and it's 14-9.
So tricky play to end the 6-0 scoring run on the Lopes.
Coming in for the Highlanders, number 3, Aaron Howell. Aaron Howell to serve.
Another substitution here for the Highlanders. They're back to serve. Horton will send that one over. Highlanders answer. Mitchell gonna set that one up for Haggy, who's gonna get blocked, but the Lopes defense doing a nice job keeping that one in the air as they'll send it over. Highlanders looking to answer yet again. Fresenius is gonna come away with the kill as Sarah Haggy is not gonna be able to handle that one, and just like that, UC Riverside right back in this one. It's 14-10. So Aaron Howell, the substitution made by UC Riverside just moments ago, back to serve yet again. As Horton to Mitchell, to Eskis, won't come away with the kill there as Horton will send it over again for the Lopes here, and they're gonna come away with the point as UC Riverside unable to block that one, and it's 16-10.
Coming in for the Lopes, number 9, Emma Ahern.
Emma Ahern re-entering this one for the Lopes, so she'll be back to serve. A 15-10 lead for the Lopes. Again, trying to go up 2-1 in this matchup after falling in the first set. 27-25 as Riverside continues to chip away. It's now a 15-11 game.
Deja Dade to serve.
Deja Dade set to serve here for UC Riverside. As Mitchell's gonna set that one up for Horton, goes with a soft touch as Riverside able to keep that one in play. Fresenius keeps that one in the air. Horton go for the kill yet again, won't get it there, blocked by UC Riverside, but the ball stays up. Lopes looking for the kill as that one's not gonna be able to be batted down as Kale Matthews unable to get that one over the net. And just like that, it's a 3-point game yet again, 15-12. Just like that, UC Riverside putting together a bit of a run here as Mitchell gonna set up Horton yet again, gonna be blocked by UC Riverside. We'll try it one more time. Riverside right there again as that one's not gonna be able to make it its way over the net. The Lopes regain that 4-point lead at 16-12 as Horton will be back to serve.
Melody Horton to serve.
Horton sends it over. UC Riverside once again not trying to give the Lopes momentum back as Mitchell is going to set that one up. Horton sends it over. It's not going to come away with the kill there as UC Riverside's defense bats it away. Mitchell to Eskis, and Eskis is going to come away with the kill. That's going to be her 5th kill of the day on her 14th attack. And the Lopes regain their 5-point lead. It's 17-12. And the Highlanders are going to be forced to take their 2nd timeout of the set. So just like that, the Lopes have themselves a 5-point cushion as you are watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Brittany, and this is Ask GCU. Hi, I'm Brittany Holwyn, and you should watch Ask GCU,
where we answer your questions every week.
And the points don't matter.
Wait, what?
Tune in every week for answers to be questioned.
Where we answer your questions in a common. All right.
I'm a professional answer. Tweet hashtag AskGCU to get your question featured.
Back here on GCU TV, a 17-12 lead for GCU over UC Riverside and Kyle. UC Riverside trying to mount a comeback here, went on a 3-0 run there late with Deja Dade serving things up, but the Lopes not giving them any momentum.
Not at all. Lopes still got a 5-point advantage, and that was helped out by a 6-0 scoring run early on here in set number 3. And the Lopes have done a good job on the defensive end, getting their hands on a couple of balls, not really coming away with blocks just yet in this set, but getting their hands on them and really slowing down UC Riverside and being able to get their own attacks going for Murillo or Kubinski or Horton.
Well, Horton will send it over here for the Lopes. Highlanders again trying to trade momentum here as Fresenius is able to get the tip there, and she'll get the kill. It's 17-13, and like I mentioned earlier, the Lopes, once again, like we saw last night, doing a great job distributing the ball on offense. I mentioned Jenny Murillo leading the charge with 8 kills, and Melody Horton, the senior, with 6 of her own. But Claire Mitchell, Annabelle Kubinski, Sarah Haggy, and Hannah Eskis with 5 kills each. As Mitchell is going to set up Murillo. Murillo not holding anything back there, but Riverside right there for the block. And just like that, it's a 3-point lead again. So that timeout proving to be crucial at the moment for UC Riverside, trying to claw their way back into this one. As Eaton sends it over, Mitchell trying to set up Eskis there, and the Lopes are going to come away with the point. It's 18-14. So the Lopes once again just trying to suck out all the momentum on UC Riverside's offense as Eskis will send it over. Highlanders answer the call. Murillo going for the kills, blocked as UC Riverside setting that one up for Isabel Scarlett. Kubinski just able to get that one over on the second attempt. Asuji looking for the kill. Murillo, second time's the charm, won't go. And UC Riverside going for the kill there. That was Alexi Vanlingham, unable to come away with the point as that one unable to get over the net. The Lopes once again regain their 5-point lead. 19-14 as Eskis once again going to send it over for the purple and white. Asuji looking for the soft touch, and she's going to get it. Margie Asuji with kill number 9 in this one. 9 kills on 21 attempts. As Renetta Bath back to serve for the 3rd time in this one for the Highlanders. Once again, just trying to go on a bit of a run here, trying to creep closer to that 4-point lead for GCU. As Kubinski sets that one up to Mitchell for Murillo, and Murillo's going to come away with the kill. So UC Riverside's defense trying to do their best to combat Jenny Murillo's offense in this one, but Murillo picks up her 9th kill on her 23rd attempt.
13, Sarah Haggy. Kayla Redfield to serve.
Sarah Haggy re-enters this one for the Lopes. Haggy, like we mentioned, 5 kills in this one already on 12 attempts. Redfield serves that one up for the Lopes, and that point's going to come away to UC Riverside. So a 4-point lead yet again for the Lopes. Again, haven't really given UC Riverside any momentum as of to this point, but still letting UC Riverside hang around. As Redfield sets that one up for Murillo, going for the kill yet again, and she'll come away with it as that block is batted out of bounds and out of play. So a 21-16 lead for the Lopes, able to retain that 5-point lead. As Kayla Matthews will be back to serve yet again. Riverside able to combat that one. Asuchi going for the kill, blocked by the Lopes, and coming away with the kill there. Looks like it's going to be Isabella Scarlett, kill number 4 on her 10th attempt to cut the lead back to 4. So Asuchi back to serve yet again for UC Riverside. So UC Riverside continuing to stay in this game, even though GCU has been able to combat any sort of momentum. Another on a 2-0 run here as Kubinski unable to get that one over the net, and it's a 3-point lead now, 21-18. With Asuji back to serve again. Asuji just barely gets that one over. Kubinski did not time that one correctly, as that one's not going to get over the net for the Lopes. And just like that, a 3-0 scoring run for the Highlanders, and it's a 21-19 lead now. As Riverside continues to chip away and starts to gain a little momentum against this Lopes defense. So Suchi will send it over yet again for the Highlanders. 9 kills in this one for Asuchi, just barely able to get that one over again, as Mitchell sets that one up for Kubinski. It's a no-go. Horton's going to try her own there, not going to go, as this defense continues to step up for the Highlanders. That one's going to be blocked, though, by Annabelle Kubinski. So a big play from the Lopes there as they regain their 3-point lead. It's 22-19.
And just as the Highlanders were putting the Lopes up against the ropes, comes right back with a big block at the net, and that's exactly what GCU needed at that point in time, as they had their backs against the wall.
And Highlanders putting a little too much oomph on that one yet again. That was Isabel Scarlett going for another kill. Just like that, the Lopes up 23-19, 2 points away from taking their first lead in this matchup. So Kubinski will be back to serve yet again. Resenius, who's been a big offensive factor for UC Riverside, and this one just picks up her 11th kill of the day. 23-20 lead now for the Lopes. So Aaron Howell back to serve for the 3rd time in this one for Riverside. Horton going for the kill, won't find it there. Fresenius looking for the soft touch, won't find it. Lopes defense able to combat that one. She's going to try one more time. It's going to be blocked by Sarah Haggy. A huge block for Sarah Haggy. And it's a 24-20 lead now for the Lopes, as they are 1 score away from going up 2-1 in this matchup.
And the Highlanders tried to get the Lopes with the fake attacker going for the first ball in the middle, and it ended up getting set outside, but they didn't fool Sarah Haggy coming away with that big solo block.
Ahern trying to end this one on her own, comes away with the service error there, so 24-21 lead now for the Lopes. Stasia Dade, who went on a 3-0 scoring run earlier in this set, is going to send this one over for UC Riverside, trying to keep this set alive. As Mitchell is going to once again end this set with that sneaky kill across the net. We've seen that a few times over the past 2 days, Kyle. We see it there to end set number 3 as the Lopes take their first lead of this matchup. They now lead it 2-1 going into set number 4. And you can't say enough about this offense. Jenny Murillo heating up with 10 kills. And you see right there, Claire Mitchell once again with that sneak attack, able to come away with that final kill.
A very even offensive attack for the Lopes after Jenny Murillo, who leads the team with 10. But it's Mitchell, Horton, and Eskis with 6, and then Kubinski and Haggy with 5. So you have a very balanced attack. You're keeping the Highlanders on their toes. They don't exactly know where you're going to go with it. And the Lopes just got to keep that going as we go into set number 4 and try and get out of this one with a 3-1 win.
Will the Lopes come away with this in set number 4? There's only one way to find out. Come back for set number 4. You're watching GCU Women's Volleyball here at the GCU Arena right here on GCU TV.
Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable, and nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu.
Back here on GCU TV as we get set for set number 4 here in the GCU Arena. Lopes looking to pick up their second consecutive victory here at home in the GCU Invitational this weekend. Looking to advance to 7-1 overall on the season. A big 25-21 set number 3 victory over UC Riverside. You mentioned how balanced this offensive attack has been. Kyle Jenny Maria with 10 kills leading the charge, but Claire Mitchell, Melody Horton, Hannah Eskis, Annabelle Kubinski, and Sarah Aggie, each with 5 kills each. You can't say enough about this offense and how well this defense have played well against this UC Riverside charge that consists of Ayla Fresenius with 12 kills and Amaria Suchi.
And the defense has really been the big key for the Lopes, getting these last 2 set wins to go up 2-1 and put themselves in a good position now to take this one home at 3-1 and get out of here with a win.
UC Riverside, of course, looking to regroup here as their backs are against the wall, down by 2. A quick 1-0 win, a hard-fought victory in set number 1. Winning that one 27-25, not allowing the Lopes to take one lead in that first set. Starting off hot right out of the get-go. They're going to need to repeat what they did in set number 1 here in set number 4. Trying to send this thing to a set number 5. So it looks like it's going to be Melody Horton serving things for the Lopes here as we get set for set number 4. And Horton will send it over, and we are underway here in set number 4 in the GCU Arena as the Highlanders looking to start off strong. DeFalco combats that one. Horton sends it over. Going for the quick kill there is Kat Lowry. She's going to come away with her 4th kill of the day, and just like that, it's a 1-0 lead for Riverside. Looking to come out of the gate strong. Deja Dade back to serve for the Highlanders. Ahern gets a hand on that one. Murillo looking for the vicious kill there as it's combated away from the Highlanders, doing a tremendous job on defense on that one. They're not going to be able to get a handle on that one as Jenny Murillo continues her dominance with kill number 11 in this one. And that was Jenny Murillo's 100th kill on the season for the Lopes.
Great job, Jenny Murillo, again with the persistency.
That one once again combated away by that Highlanders defense. Lopes looking for the block there. Mitchell won't find it. Mitchell will set this one up for Kubinski as the Highlanders are able to keep that one in play. Mitchell to Murillo looking for another kill as Riverside continues to keep this one in the air. Mitchell to Murillo looking for the soft touch, and I think it's safe to say that UC Riverside was not expecting that as Murillo switches up her offensive game plan there and sends that one over with the soft touch. And Eskis sends that one over. Lopes trying to add to their 2-1 lead here as Mitchell's going to send that one to Murillo. Murillo unable to get a good handle on that one as that one won't get over the net as the game is knotted up at 2. Kat Lowry back to serve for the first time in this one for UC Riverside. UC Riverside started off strong, going up 4-2 in set number 3 before the Lopes put together a 6-0 scoring run as it's going to be Miley Vargas-Deason back to serve for the first time in this one for the Highlanders. Just barely gets that one over the net as DeFalco to Mitchell, back to Murillo, gets blocked. But it's going to be blocked out of play, so the Lopes will take a 3-2 lead.
In for the Lopes, number 13, Sarah Hagen. Claire Mitchell to serve.
It's going to be Claire Mitchell to serve for the Lopes here. Mitchell, like we mentioned, 6 kills on 8 attacks so far, and this one has played tremendous defensively. She sends that one over. Asuji, soft touch, sends it over. Mitchell to Haggy, looking to find a hole, won't find it there. Asuji's gonna go for the kill herself. DeFalco keeps that one in play. Going for the kill yet again is Murillo. Really giving UC Riverside a tough time in this one. Haggy goes for it again, won't find it. Asuji's gonna find the court and come away with the kill. So Margie Asuji with her 10th kill of the day, and it's 3-3.
Kat Lowry to serve.
Kat Lowry set the serve yet again for Riverside. Sends that one over to DeFalco, to Mitchell, to Murillo. Combated away again by UC Riverside, doing a nice job defending Murillo in set number 3 thus far, as she's going to go for the soft touch again and won't find it. As UC Riverside's going to take their first lead of the set, it's 4-3.
Kat Lowry to serve.
So Lowry will serve yet again for the Highlanders. And trying to add some breathing room early on here in set number 3. Gets that one over. Mitchell sets it up for Kubinski. Trying to find a hole, won't find it there. Horton to Mitchell to Kubinski, who bats that one out of play, and it's a 5-3 lead for UC Riverside.
Kat Lowry to serve.
Annabelle Kubinski, good kill on that one, just unable to keep herself from making contact with the net, so UC Riverside gets that point instead of the Lopes.
Murillo to Mitchell to Haggy. UC Riverside does a nice job keeping that one in the air. DeFalco bats that one up for Mitchell to Kubinski. That one's going to be blocked as Mitchell sets that one up for Haggy, and that one's going to find a hole. So Sarah Haggy comes away with her 6th kill, and it's a 5-4 game here in set number 4.
Kayla Matthews to serve.
Kayla Matthews back to serve here for the purple and white. Trying to nod this one up at 5 as the Lopes look to get out of here in just 4 sets. Don't want to force a set number 5, as that service ace will surely help. Nods this one up at 5. Second service ace for Kayla Matthews in this one. Lopes looking to go on a bit of a run. Matthews sends it over. Sets that one up for Asuji, who puts all of her might into that one to give UC Riverside the lead back. It's 6-5. So Asuji comes away with her 11th kill and 27 total attacks. Mentioned Ayla Fresenius in this one with 12 kills. Asuji nods things up at 12 atop of those leaderboards, as the Lopes are going to come away with the kill. Melody Horton with kill number 7. And we're knotted up at 6. It's going to be Annabelle Kubinski back to serve here for the Lopes. Again, trying to go on a bit of a run. We saw this in set number 3 as a huge block from Sarah Haggy gives the Lopes that ball batted out of play, so UC Riverside's going to take the 7-6 advantage. As we saw this in set number 3, like I was saying, Kyle, Lopes and UC Riverside not giving themselves any momentum whatsoever earlier on in that set before the Lopes broke away halfway through. As Asuji sends that one over. Matthews gets a hand on it. Mitchell sets it up for Haggy. As that one's going to be sent over by Asuji. Horton trying to find the back corner. She's not going to find it, as UC Riverside is going to take an 8-6 lead. Asuji sends that one over yet again. That last ball a little too close to call on our end, as the Lopes doing a nice job of keeping that one in play. Going for the kill there was Isabel Scarlett. Picks up kill number 5. It's a 9-6 lead now for Riverside as they begin to separate themselves a little bit from the Lopes, as we're going to see a quick timeout called by the Lopes. So just like that, UC Riverside comes out strong here in set number 4, as we will be right back here as you're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Water heater failed. She was pregnant. In-laws were coming. A little bit of water, it rocked our world.
I had no idea the amount of damage that water could do.
We called USAA, and they greeted me as they always do. Sergeant Baker, how are you? They were on it. It was unbelievable. Having insurance is something everyone needs, but having USAA, that's a privilege. We're the Bakers, and we're USAA members for life.
USAA. Get your insurance quote today.
Back here on GCU TV as UC Riverside have themselves a 9-6 advantage over the Lopes here in set number 4. And Kyle, the Lopes unable to gather momentum so far here in set number 4, letting UC Riverside go on that 3-0 scoring run.
And Riverside starting to pick up the momentum a little bit in set number 4 as the Lopes did in set number 3. So look for the Lopes to end this 3-0 scoring run. They got to do it right now and not get in any more of a hole than they already are. Keep this one at 3 or less, and then hopefully be able to regain the lead as we get later into the set.
We saw Riverside take an early lead in set number 3. They went up 4-2 very early on in that set before the Lopes went on a run to take set number 3. Looking to do the same here in set number 4 and send the Havocs home happy. As it's going to be a Suji back to serve for the Highlanders. And the Lopes are not going to be able to keep that one in play. And just like that, Riverside takes a 10-6 advantage. As Asuji will serve things off yet again for Riverside. The Lopes trying to find it offensively in this one yet again. As Mitchell will get a handle on that one. Horton, as DeFalco sets up Mitchell to Horton yet again. Going for it yet again there, won't find it. DeFalco to Mitchell to Haggie, who's going to come away with the kill. So Sarah Haggie finds a hole on the back end for her 7th kill. The Lopes tip it away. It's 10-7.
Emma Ahern to serve.
Ahorn set to serve for the Lopes. That one just barely gets over the net as they're going to come away with the point. UC Riverside unable to get a good handle on that one, and just like that, it's a 2-point lead now for UC Riverside. Lopes slowly crawling back into this one as Ahorn sends it over. Highlanders looking for the attack early. Mitchell sets that one up for Matthews, who's going to find the back corner, and it's 10-9, so Kayla Matthews comes away with her first kill. And the Lopes 1 point away from knotting this one up at 10. And just like that, UC Riverside's going to talk things over on their side as the Lopes quickly go on a 3-0 scoring run. As the Lopes look to regain the lead here in set number 4. You are watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Motivation of becoming a doctoral learner was so I could immediately start using the information that I was learning in the courses as a tennis coach here for my student athletes. I think that it set a good example for those around me to know that things can be accomplished. My name is Greg Prudhomme, and I just defended my dissertation to earn a degree in performance psychology.
There's a thunder in all of us. Come find your purpose at Grand Canyon University.
Back here on GCU TV, UC Riverside looking strong early on in this one, Kyle, but the Lopes starting to figure out offensively yet again with a 3-0 scoring run, 1 point away from knotting this one up at 10.
They are 1 point away now. Done a good job to claw their way back in this one. They were down 4, and then they went on that 3-0 scoring run like you just mentioned. And they still have the momentum. UC Riverside tried to stop it with that timeout. Let's see if it'll work as Emma Ahern getting ready to serve it again.
Emma Ahern to serve.
Lopes calling the first timeout in this set. Coach Nolan calling that timeout proved to be beneficial for the Lopes. Now on this 3-0 scoring run, make it 4 as UC Riverside unable to find the back corner. And we're all knotted up at 10. So we'll see if this timeout from the Highlanders pays any dividends. Zahorn back to serve yet again here. 4-0 scoring run for the Lopes. Suji sends that one over with the soft touch. Murillo sets that one up for Eskis. No go there. Asuchi one more time going for the kill. As Melody Horton's going to try and find a hole there. Won't find it there as the Highlanders once again keep it up. As Tegan DeFalco unable to get a hand on that one. And UC Riverside takes the lead back. It's 11-10.
And now back to serve. In for the Highlanders, number 3, Aaron Howell. Aaron Howell to serve.
It's going to be Aaron Howell on the backside for UC Riverside. And she's going to come away with a service error there as the Lopes nod this one up at 11, taking advantage of UC Riverside's mistakes early here in set number 4, as it's going to be the senior Melody Horton once again serving things over for the Lopes. And just like that, UC Riverside giving the Lopes a taste of their own medicine there. That's Isabella Scarlett coming away with the kill, and it's a 12-11 game with that sneaky kill over the net. Deja Dade will send it over. Ahern to Mitchell, to Murillo, gets blocked, and UC Riverside doing a great job combating Jenny Murillo so far here in set number 4, as they'll take a 13-11 lead, trying to put a little cushion on that lead, trying to find some separation as Dade will send it over yet again. DeFalco gets a hand on it. Mitchell sets up Horton, who's going to come away with the kill. Melody Horton with kill number 8 in this one, and it's 13-12 as the Lopes continue to stay afloat here in set number 4. Anna Eskis will send it over for GCU. As a ball sneaks its way onto the court as the officials will call time. Only play with one ball, Kyle.
Only one. Got to replay the point now. See if the Lopes can get this win and tie this point, or tie this set up at 13 after the replay.
We'll try this one more time, as that one just barely gets over the net for a service ace. Anna Eskis with her first service ace of the day. It's 13-13.
So the replay turns out to work out in the Lopes' favor after the big service ace.
Eskis won't get the service ace there, but the Highlanders will send it over. Horton gets a hand on it. Mitchell to Kubinski, who's going to come away with the kill. Annabelle Kubinski comes away with number 6 in this one and gives the Lopes a 14-13 lead, their first lead of the set. As we saw this in set number 3, Kyle, UC Riverside looking strong early, but the Lopes staying in and able to take the lead. We'll see if they can go on a bit of a run here, already on a 3-0 run, make it 4. As Kubinski comes away with the block, and it's 15-13 Lopes. And just like that, UC Riverside going to talk things over yet again. Lopes on a 4-0 scoring run, up 15-13 in this one. You're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Union, a local credit union serving the Valley for over 65 years, can assist you in buying your first home, refinancing your current home, or if you're dreaming of a retirement home. Canyon State Credit Union can provide you with a fast and affordable solution that meets your needs. Let Canyon State Credit Union run the numbers on your dream. Visit canyonstatecu.org or call 623-580-6015 for more information. Canyon State Credit Union, committed to you. We do business in accordance with the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, MLS number 4103.
Back here on GCU TV, a 15-13 lead for the Lopes. Kyle, just like we saw in set number 3, UC Riverside coming out of the gate strong, but the Lopes able to chip away, able to stay in this one, not giving UC Riverside any momentum whatsoever, and on their second 4-0 scoring run of the set.
Lopes do a good job crawling their way back in. They've really silenced the Highlanders as of late, not letting them get more than a 4-point lead, and now GCU has turned it around and they're up by 2. They forced 2 Highlanders timeouts. So with a 2-point lead, they're gonna look to add on, and they're on a 4-0 scoring run.
So Hannah Eskis will be back to serve for the Lopes here, as we'll see if this timeout becomes beneficiary for UC Riverside. It looks like it will right off the bat there with a quick kill of the soft touch there from the Highlanders, and it's a 15-14 lead now for the Lopes. Ashley Dittman sends it over, and the Lopes are going to come away with the block. They're going to regain that 2-point lead at 16-14.
Into the match for the Lopes, number 13, Sarah Haggy.
Sarah Haggy re-enters this one. As Claire Mitchell will send it over. Suji going for the kill. It's going to be blocked, but Sarah Haggy touches the net there, and it's going to be a 16-15 advantage for the Lopes. UC Riverside once again looking to knot things up here at 16 apiece. It's going to be Kat Lowry. Kat Lowry with 4 kills on 11 attacks in this one. She's going to come away with the service error there. Service error really killing UC Riverside in this one. Lopes regain their 2-point advantage, 17-15. Kayla Matthews back to serve here for the Lopes. Creeping closer to a 3-1 match victory. Matthews sends it over. Setting things up for Asuchi, going for the soft touch there. Mitchell will set it up for Haggy. It's not going to drop there, as the Highlanders are going to find a hole. That one's going to be Alexi Vanlingham. Comes away with her 4th kill, and just like that, it's 17-16. So once again, the Lopes not separating themselves from the Highlanders here. Highlanders sucking any momentum from the Lopes here in this one, as Mitchell sets that one up for Melody Horton, who's going to come away with kill number 9, and it's 18-16. So the Lopes, like I mentioned, with 2 4-0 runs already in this one, looking to go on another one right here to try and separate themselves from UC Riverside. It's going to be Annabelle Kubinski back to serve for the Lopes. Highlanders doing a nice job keeping that one in the air. Mitchell's going to set that one up for Horton yet again, looking for another kill, but Riverside able to keep that one in the air. Suchi going for the kill, as she'll find some ground right in front of Kayla Matthews for her 15th kill. That leads UC Riverside in this one, and it's 18-17. So as we've seen throughout the entire set, UC Riverside not going away quietly, as Asuchi will send this one over, trying to knot things up at 18. And it looks like they will, as Asuchi's going to come away with her 2nd service ace of the day, and it's 18-18. Just like that, a 2-0 scoring run for the Highlanders. Suchi sends it over yet again. DeFalco to Mitchell to Eskis. That one's not gonna fall, so DeFalco to Mitchell yet again, going for Haggy. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Sarah Haggy with her 8th kill of the day. The Lopes regain the lead. It's 19-18.
Emma Ahern to serve.
Ahern will be back to serve. Lopes once again trying to add a little cushion to that 1-point advantage. Looking for the block there, won't get it. Going for it again, they won't find it there, as that one will not be able to be combated away. UC Riverside ties the game up again at 19 apiece.
Lopes are in a dogfight right now, Jack. They got to find a way to get another 2, 3, 4 point advantage and come out of this one with this 4-set victory.
Renetta Bath back to serve here for the Highlanders. DeFalco gets a hand on it to Mitchell. As that one's going to be blocked away. Kat Lowry with the block, and just like that, UC Riverside regains the lead. It's 20-19, and the Lopes and Coach Nolan are going to take a timeout. So just like that, Lopes looking strong. UC Riverside returns the favor. They lead this one by 1, 20-19. You're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
The desert to where the mountains touch the sky. This is Sanderson Ford country, where Arizona's pride. Sanderson Ford country, built on serving you. Sanderson Ford, satisfaction in everything we do. We're Arizona's pride. Sanderson Ford.
Back here on GCU TV, and Kyle, the Lopes looking strong here in set number 4, but just like that, UC Riverside on a 3-0 scoring run, retake the lead 20-19.
Well, the Lopes look strong, but UC Riverside looks strong as well, fighting back after dropping the last 2 sets. They're going to try and force set number 5. They're 5 points away from doing that. The Lopes need 6. We'll see who's going to get to 25 first, if anybody does, or will we have another tie like we did in set number 1 and have to go beyond that 25-point mark?
Well, as you so eloquently put it, Kyle, the Lopes and the Highlanders are indeed in a dogfight at the moment. As the Highlanders will send this one over to Falco, to Mitchell, to Horton. Riverside able to keep that one in play. As Ahorn sets that one up to Mitchell. Horton going for it again, won't find it. To Falco, to Horton. 3rd time's a charm, won't go. So Riverside doing a nice job combating Melody Horton's offense in this rally, as Asuchi sends that one over to Falco. Back to Horton. Riverside go for the kill. They're going to find the back corner. And they're going to take a 21-19 lead. Isabella Scarlett comes away with her 6th kill. And a Bath back to serve again. Now 3-0 scoring run for UC Riverside. As Ahorn gets a hand on that one. Horton going for the kill, and she'll find it. So Melody Horton going 0 for 4 on that last set will find a hole there as she comes away with her 10th kill, and it's 21-20. So Horton will send it away once again for the Lopes. Almost coming away with a service ace there, as that one's going to be blocked, but out of play. As UC Riverside regains their 2-point advantage, it's 22-20. The Lopes running out of time, trying to come back in this one, trying to end this one in 4 sets. They don't want to force a set number 5 here at home. Dade sends that one over for the Highlanders. Going for the kill as Kayla Matthews won't get it there. Highlanders able to keep it in the air. And they're going to come away with the kill. And now they have a 3-point advantage, 23-20, as the Lopes' backs are against the wall. So Dade will send it over yet again. UC Riverside looking to go up by 4 here in the latter stages of set number 4. That won't help. As Hannah Eskis comes away with her 7th kill of the day, 23-21, and she'll be back to serve as the Lopes looking to mount a comeback late here to salvage off the Highlanders. That one is going to trickle out of bounds, and just like that, the Lopes cut the lead to 1. It's 23-22. Eskis back to serve yet again. Did a nice job keeping the ball in the air there as Matthews sends it over. Go for the quick kill there of the Highlanders. Mitchell's gonna set it up for Matthews, gets blocked. And after all that, the Riverside Highlanders gonna regain that 2-point lead, and it's now game point for the Highlanders, trying to force a set number 5 up 24-20. And it's gonna be Ashley Dittman set to serve for UC Riverside, trying to send this thing to a set number 5 as Mitchell sets it up for Matthews, and the Lopes not going down quietly. Kayla Matthews comes away with her second kill. It's 24-23. So Claire Mitchell will serve things over here for the Lopes. Trying to stay alive in this one, trying to knot it up at 24. Highlanders looking to put the nail in the coffin here. Asuchi going for the soft touch. Mitchell to DeFalco. DeFalco sends it over. Mitchell to Haggie, going for the soft touch, won't find it there. Asuchi going for the kill. DeFalco gets a hand on it. Mitchell to Matthews, and Matthews is going to tie this one up at 24. Kayla Matthews with kill number 4. And just like that, the Lopes putting themselves in a position to walk out of here in set number 4. Remember, first, to a 2-point victory. The Lopes trying to take a 25-24 lead right here. And that one's going to be blocked, but kept together by the Highlanders, and just like that, Annabelle Kubinski is going to come away with the kill number 7. The Lopes, game point here in GCU Arena.
Game point, match point. The Lopes have shown signs of life late here in set number 4. Clawed their way back into it, and they are fighting right now.
Mitchell sends it over. Lopes looking to send the Havocs home happy. Asuchi looking to keep the Highlanders alive. She will there. She'll come away with the point, and we're all nutted up at 25 apiece. And Kyle looking like a little bit of deja vu from set number 1. All knotted up at 25. Riverside able to salvage the Lopes to take a 1-0 lead in this matchup, winning that one 27-25. We'll see what UC Riverside can do here. Havocs eager to erupt here in Phoenix as Mitchell will send that one to Haggie, looking for the soft touch, won't find it there. As that one is going to be batted out of play, and the Lopes will take a 26-25 lead. Game point yet again as Kayla Matthews, who knotted this thing up at 24, will serve it over for the Lopes.
And this is how we ended set number 1, except it was the Highlanders up 26-25 at this point, and then they scored the next one and ended it. So let's see if the Lopes can do what the Highlanders did and get this match point.
Matthews sends it over. Highlanders looking to stay afloat. Asuchi trying to knot things up. DeFalco gets a hand on it. Mitchell to Horton. It's blocked. DeFalco back to Horton a second time. And you can put it in the books. GCU comes away with the 3-1 matchup victory. They advance to 7-1 on the season as Melody Horton comes away with the game-winning kill there. Kill number 10 for the Lopes senior. And Kyle, what a way to go out in this one. Since the Lopes go down 27-25 in set number 1, able to come out with a 27-25 victory here in set number 4 to take it 3-1.
Yeah, the Lopes came out in set number 1 a little flat. They were able to find their way to get back into this one, and then they rattled off 3 straight set victories to take this one in 4 and advance to 7-1 on the season. And they got to get ready, rest up to take on San Diego State tonight at 7 o'clock. And Jack, the GCU golf course player of the game, I've got 2 of them. We'll go Jenny Murillo, who had 13 kills and paced the Lopes all night long. And then we're going to go Claire Mitchell with the second one. She had a double-double, almost had the triple-double. She had 6 kills, 14 digs, and 38 assists, and to really put the Lopes in a good spot to win all afternoon long. Claire Mitchell did a great job.
Jenny Murillo, of course, with those 13 kills. You cannot say enough about the freshman Claire Mitchell in this one, both defensively and offensively. As the Lopes come away with their 7th win on the year, they now advance to 2-0 in this Invitational this weekend at the GCU Arena. Thank you for tuning in as the GCU Invitational continues tonight. We are far from finished as the Lopes take on the San Diego State Aztecs at 7 p.m. right here on GCU TV. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. From everybody here at GCU TV, alongside Kyle Borg, I'm Jack O'Hara, saying have a great rest of your day, and go Lopes.